frontline level, the FLW, the frontline health worker, is meeting a range of different kinds of patients whose patient profiling or health profiling is very different from each other, and therefore the care that they need to be healthy is also very different from each other. So we've seen that, okay, there are mothers who seem like normal in terms of their health, there are mothers who seem vulnerable, pregnant women, and there are pregnant women who seem like they will be at potential risk because their vitals say so. Yet the kind of advice they get from Ashas is the same, TT lagalo, or like get your TT done and eat your iron tablets and things like that. Okay, so should we just quickly discuss amongst ourselves that if we were to tackle this challenge, what are the different aspects that we would like to tackle in this ideation?
The process is, in a way, it's almost standardizing the care, like the minimum standards of care, through patient-centric, customized protocols. That has a real opportunity for impact. So standardization of patient-centric care.
Capacity building of not only the frontline workers but also the community or the beneficiary who are availing the services. They themselves are not aware that they need special care.
Whether you have a skilled ASHA worker or if you don't have a skilled ASHA worker, you're still going to get the same
information.
The information is going to be relatively the same. There's really not the two ways of doing this. And at the same time, if you want the right way to go about it, you can also MIT has come up with their software called Sana. So what that does is, along with taking diagnostic data, it also provides data of what can be the probable causes of all this.
Sure.
What can be the things. So to have a support software like that, where you just enter 1, 2 things, and the ASHA can know, okay, now this is what I have to do. That is a very viable option.
Give a missed call to opt in into something, like if there are well-defined different numbers, and then the tailored care starts from there instead of approaching in a standard protocol, all of them.
We may need some sort of a suggestive care plan also generated based on the profile.
What is interesting in all that has come up is this: don't depend totally on a standard protocol, because that means it's going to be too heavily dependent on training. Do this missed call system whereby there is a backup who can act as an audit for whoever's making the call for that particular patient.
To be able to ensure that the beneficiary has understood the criticality of her own problem based on what the FLW has told her, and to ensure that that follow-up is happening, because the care plan for a high-risk pregnant woman is completely different from every point of view. So if you can't change the service from within the guts of the system, you put pressure from outside the system.
You've set up standards and protocols for how you collect it at various stages. You spoke about mobile messaging. You have a missed call, someone else backs up in order to make sure that the right amount of information is collected.
Whatever we've discussed till now, we sort of use those insights to improve upon what we already have. Okay, can we just quickly go through the new ideas?